Hello, testing. Hello? Hi. Oh, you're over there. Hello. I am... What am I doing? God, this is really close to my face. Can you see a leg? I changed my chair around today so I could get a bit more natural light happening on the video. So, I don't know if this angle works. But we'll see how we go. So, what am I doing? All right. So today, I want to make so today I am really keen to carry on with my self-study of like doing character designs and designing outfits and yeah, character designing. And because I can make the characters in here and then put them into Tivori to animate them, it's just something I've had in mind and haven't yet got round to. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna make. I might just use I might use some of the presets that are in here already because mostly I want to focus on clothing and hairstyles today. So I might just grab, there's some like human anatomy bits in here. I might just use them as a template. Let me get the right size of the software. Ha ha ha. I've got kind of a thin face. That should be alright. And have we got a body? Body. Yes. I don't know why, like, in Medium, the body always, or the stamp, as it were, always faces away from me, and I have to end up, like, turning it around. Oh! Weird. Alright, let's try and get, like, more kind of proportions happening. How about that? Go. This is hideous. Oh well. Let's make a new layer. So I wanna just like ignore this, whatever this thing is. Oh my god. It just seems really like long. Or maybe just because she doesn't have arms and legs. Can I draw some little like legs? This is awful. This is not a good start. It's hilarious. Oh my god. This is too funny. I can't do it. I just can't add stuff to this. Even without this, that is bad. That is bad. That is alright. Alright, let's just make some wigs, shall we? Alright, I'm gonna make... Alright, so let's see where we're at. So this is like where your layers are. You can hide the mirror plane and the lathe, which is like a spinning thing, which I haven't actually used yet. I'm not like fully... I was gonna say competent, but like I'm just not fully educated in this software yet. I got lots to learn, but it's super fun. So what I'm going to do is that head is on that layer 1, so we're going to make a new layer. And I don't know what I'm gonna make. Sometimes it's really hard to like think of ideas when you're in VR and you can see this whole world around you. Sometimes I find I just have to close my eyes and then like think about what I was gonna do without being influenced by what I see. I do really want to make like a little space bun. Oh, space bun headpiece. So let's try and make that. And also like I want to get into a habit of like doing more colorful backgrounds. So I'm just gonna do like a quick background, which is just makes things a lot more fun to look at. Whoop. That's pretty big. Is it gonna work or just crash? I love how you can paint in this software. You can either like spray or I'll show you a difference. Come here. So you flick up and then you can choose, these are all your tools. You can click paint. So this is obviously the spray. Or you can brush, which you have to like be on the, oh, that's pretty, on the actual surface of the object. Or to make it easy, they've got the stomp tool. Oh, I just undid my square. Redo. Might take a second because it's huge and then it's going to freeze when I color it in. There we go. Alright, so let's new layer. And I could name it, but I'm not going to because mostly I'm using this tool at the moment to do quick drawing and then quick export. Thus, being quick, I don't need to name everything. So we just got like this circle one on and it's very smooth painting and I haven't really got any steadying of the stroke, which makes it a lot more controlled rather than like otherwise you have to control the hand yourself. Let's just see what happens. So we kind of got our face here. So maybe like a parting. Oh, that's a bit thick. I'm just gonna like go for it and see what happens. I really like the little buns. My hair's a bit short at the moment, so I can't really do big ones. But kind of cool to have them different because then it kind of shows that it's not just copy pasted, which I think is something that people look out for a lot, even though it looks kind of messy. But I don't care because we're just trying out things. Okay, that's probably a bit too thick. Do a little round the back maneuver. Oh, I could have put the mirror on. Yes, I could have done that. No worries though. Next time. I need to get more used to doing it. I used it in the last project I did. So I don't want like loads of liney textures in this. I want to make it more, or do I? I don't know. Like this is literally the first time, well not the first time, like I tried to make a couple of characters before, but I wasn't really spending much time on it. I was literally seeing if I could export from this software and then put into a different piece of software. So I'm really here just to experiment and try out new techniques really. So I'm kind of feeling doing these lines, which is quite nice. So I'm not sure how refined or how defined these lines will be in Tivori. It depends on how much resolution I export the models with. It's very satisfying. I noticed that bit, but I kind of I just want to see how things look. So I'm going to leave that bit. It's like an intentional mistake. So don't blame me. I'm going to leave it and see, because I'm curious to see how when I color in Tavori, what kind of definitions we're getting. So we're going to leave it on purpose and see what happens. And I'm probably going to erase the head. Oh, it looks kind of, I was going to say it looks cute, but the face looks weird. If we just put this hand there, I think it looks kind of cute. I don't want this to look like, you know what I mean? Let's just exaggerate. It's not poop. It's fun space buns. Which I don't even know if that's the right term for it. Oh, look at the little bit. See? Right, I want to keep that, but I don't want that pointy bit. So what I can do is a few things. I could deflate it, or I could remove. I think I'm going to deflate, because then it'll make a smoother bit. Woo! They are uneven, but I don't really mind. Oh, I could put some chopsticks in there. That'd be cute. And also, I kind of want to make these a bit more pointy. So I'm going to do that a bit. A bit much there. Alright, let's just hide the head layer, because then we can, oh, got some empty layers there. We can see where the gaps are. So make sure I'm on the same layer, and we'll go back to drawing and just fill in these gaps. And I could actually just use the inflate tool and not deflate, actually inflate, and kind of suck in those little spots to make it more solid, because then obviously if something's colored in underneath, when we're putting on a head layer in Tivori, it will shine through quite a lot, and I don't want to be trying to patch up things in the other software. So that's pretty alright. I think it's looking quite good. Whoa, it looks super cool. I love how it looks fully, you've just got it is like clay. I don't really know what's going on there. Let's smooth that out a bit. Alright, that's quite nice. I don't know how all the ears will work on the head in Tavori. And I got something in my eye, so I'm just gonna stop the video there and save. Actually, it's saving. We'll save it as something. Head. No. I want to start a proper library of stuff. So let's name nicely, shall we? So let's say space. Space buns. Bus. Close enough. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Why is the mouse in the middle of the screen? Alright, that's better. Alright, peoples. So what I'm going to do now is export this. I'm going to call it a wig. Export this wig and hide any other layers got stuff on. And I'm going to export now. And this is on like full, and I really don't have much knowledge of vertex and triangles and stuff, so I'm just going to do a like 3/4 one. Maybe this 10. This is something I really need to learn more about. I'm not going to worry about colors because I haven't colored it in. I'm going to color it in the program. Oh no, actually, cancel. What works really well, oh, if it's white, it is white already. Can I make it more white? Because the colors seem to pick up really well from a white object. Okay, I don't know if that made a difference, but we'll see. Alright, let's export now. And I'll actually call it space. Oh, see, I cleared it instead of doing the back. I'm gonna... No, I want to name it properly, because if I'm having a proper 3D library, space, buttons, enter. You want to be able to search for things in the library, so you need to name properly, because then you can search and find. Alright, that looks cool. I think I might just actually test that in the other software now, because I'll just save this quickly, because then I know I'm on the right track to make more objects for it. I'll be able to see. So one thing I can do is just on my desktop actually just open it with this 3D viewer. Open with 3D viewer and have a little quick look at what we're looking at. So that's alright. I don't know why every time I open this though it's on its side. It's kind of annoying. Alright, so that's fine. But I have had issues with opening I'm gonna quit app Tavori. Opening Tavori, oh, wrong button. Opening Tavori and my 3D models not loading up. Ah, and also I need to actually add this to the right folder. So I'm just gonna put that in the Tavori folder. It can be in any layer here. I'm gonna start putting them in the models and then having it as like a library. We'll just shove her in there for the minute. And now I will open the Tavori software, because I have found a bit of a glitchy-ish where I'm trying to get models in Tavori from the shelf, and you go onto this button, which I'll show you in a minute, which loads up the models, but they're not actually on there. So either I've got one issue where there's like a red label saying experimental FBX, and I don't know why it does that. I'm feeling it might be too high. The model might be a bit too high in terms of data and pixels, or like triangles and that. Or sometimes this shelf, which is just here, sometimes it just glitches out. So when I go onto this import button, I expect it to glitch out for a second because it's loading. And sometimes if I go out of this when I'm in the middle of a project, I can't actually open that menu back up. Like I can go on these other menus, which I'm not going to do now, because sometimes if I go back to this menu, it doesn't actually load properly again. But it's like fairly new software, so you kind of expect some little bugs. Here we go. Can you guys see it? Oh. All right, let me just hide down this window. Here we are. So that's the bug I was telling you about, or it might be because the model is too big. Well, this looks okay. It's not as defined as I maybe wanted it to be. Let's put some light on the situation. Oh my god. is what happens if I'm like talking to myself. I just make myself laugh. Let's just check out like some different light environments. Not too bad, I guess. Maybe I'll put them on one of the people's. Oh, that's cute. I like it. I like it. So, is this even like the right head size? It's a bit. It's kind of sticking through a little bit. What I should really do is export this model and then put that in Medium, and then I can I need to link her to the head, and then I can draw straight onto this shape, which could be a really quick win and quite fun. And the ears don't look too bad, like, and then you can put some more ears on there. Or I could use this model as a base and then do like whole segments, which could be really cool. So I sculpt the head, and then I could sculpt the ears as well, and different parts. And then what you do is you have to go into here, unlock it, and then you basically link that to the head, I think. Oh my god, I remembered how to do it first time. Woo! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, it just reminded me like how much I used to play with Barbie when I was little, and now this is kind of secretly a way to like dress up dolls without actually owning dolls. This is sweet. All right, let's just I just want to do another quick test as well while we're here. Oh, see what I mean? Back in the import, and now it's all like this. I'm just gonna do like a quick test of the of coloring. So this is a materializer, which is basically like your color palette. And what color should we do? Ah, exciting! This is fun. Oh my god, that's a bit intense colors. Oh, it looks cool. Oh, I'm so happy with that. She looks like a full-on alien chick. I just got like a fear of like this software is like really fun, and I know I'm paying for it, and that's why I'm like doing loads of work on it to try and like be able to earn my keep, as it were, and be able to afford the software, or like basically justify paying for this software. But yeah, I just got really scared for a sec. Like, what if I get loads of projects in the software and then they literally discontinue it? That wouldn't be great. But then again, like I'm just learning lots of different skills, and it's fun. I haven't really done the head on that side properly because we need to go back and redraw them. Ew, this looks like really dodgy, like some kind of like weird park. That's quite fun. What's opposite of green? Red. That's why like green tends to work. Color schemes are really fun. I don't know if I like her being. Oh no, she looks like a crash dummy. Oh, whatever. This is a test. Let's just take a picture and see how it looks. See, I really, really love this option of having an in-screen thing in VR because you can get so like overwhelmed and lost in this big space that it really helps you to like narrow in your oh my god, narrow in your focus Beep, 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 of what you're actually doing. I kind of just want to like see how that looks on video, so I'm just gonna like maybe move her. I found this like really neat way of looping by doing one time, putting one keyframe at the beginning and another one before you actually do your movements, because then you get this really like really smooth looping of oh, why is she not moving? I think it's glitching out. Or maybe I could just do a real time one. Here we go. Something I've been focusing on as well now, because I've been doing quite a lot of little snippets for social media, is that if I'm thinking about exporting it as a square or an Instagram vertical, I intentionally zoom out a bit more in this thing. So then I have more room to play with. So I think I'm going to like just, I love animating in here. This is why I just like, I could use this program every day because I literally love doing it. And it's just that feeling of just wanting to like, oh, come here. It's that feeling of just that creative feeling of just like wanting to do a little bit more or like change that a little bit that like really keeps me interested and motivated to learn more. Okay, it looks a bit freaky, but I think that's a good first test. And something I really love when you export video is that on your desktop, it comes up with a screen where this blue bar is loading the video. So you're quite assured of what's actually happening. And that's really useful if you're downloading a really big project or exporting a really intense video graphically. you know that something's actually happening. It's not just like freezing your system. Space buns. And it kind of looks like cake. Oh, I should totally make cakes in this. Maybe I'll make myself a birthday cake. It's my birthday soon. All right, let's close this down, and I'm going to stop recording there, and I'm going to draw some more heads, pieces, and some clothes and stuff. And yeah, stay tuned.